Everybody, as of this video, it is still the 21st. It is a Saturday, but it's coming up here on day 3. Tomorrow, Sunday, the 22nd of March, it will be 3 days I've spent here in the hospital. Now I'm hoping to leave soon. That's my main concern now, is when I'm leaving. It's been productive, though. I was concerned at first whether they're just going to detain me and experiment on me, or whether they're going to release me, help me, and then release me, which is exactly what I want. I don't want to spend any more time than I need to be here, but I obviously need to be here because I had an emergency that brought me here in the first place. So I had today, the 21st, I had a dialysis treatment in the hospital here at Tacoma Memorial, or Tacoma Hospital, and Mission Hospital, I guess. Anyway, I've never been admitted to Tacoma, even though it's the nearest to my house and place. So it's nice, great facility. I'm in a wonderful room. Here's the room I'm in. It's just gorgeous. It's got a beautiful view over here, window. I'm almost willing to trade this for my apartment. You should see it when it's lit in here, how everything looks. But it's definitely not home. It's not where I want to reside. So I got a dialysis treatment today. I had a very unique, interesting technician to administer it. So we had some very productive, I thought, conversation about the strategy, of course, of our treatment today. And so the technician and one of the doctors and I got together and discussed it in more detail than I've ever been able to share or communicate with other people. People are just doing what they're told most of the time, not realizing that they're not really doing what they believe is right or want to do. They're just doing what their superiors or other people tell them to do. And at my age, I'm way past the age where I want to just do what I'm told. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, but you've been dead for a long time. You haven't been around. And I, don't mind that you can't tell me what to do anymore. But my parents were religious people. They just believed that they wanted to pass on their faith and beliefs onto other people, to me, namely their son. And but I always questioned everything, always needed to understand everything. So I wasn't very good at just doing what I'm told. And I'm definitely not good in that way as a patient in a hospital. But it doesn't matter. I found grace. I found a way through this, and a purpose. More importantly, a purpose in this. What I've been gone over happened to me in the last few days. Purpose is a challenging thing to believe in, because mostly people don't live their purpose. They live their ambitions or their desires or needs. But your purpose is really what you're here for, and what purpose is what you serve when you're here. And we're all here to serve. And we're all here to serve a purpose that unites us together, but also makes us individuals in how we act and behave and treat one another. And so this has been kind of like a spiritual excursion, another adventure for me. I'm not so worried about how long I'll be here. I think I'll be leaving soon enough. But I basically changed my tactics and my approach to the dialysis. I had water accumulating in my lungs and certain issues that raised concern of the doctors, but raised my concern as well. And so they took off 3.2 liters of water through my dialysis treatment tonight, which is a lot to take off at one time. But it's what they determined would be possible to remove safely. And it worked out very, very well. I feel far better, more energized. And water in my lungs seems to be quieted, and seems to be, the treatment seemed to be effective, which is always my primary concern. Making sure the treatments are effective, and also the practice, how I practice my eating and dietary habits are effective as well. So here I am, another day, but one extra dialysis treatment this week. I did this one treatment here because they offered it in the hospital, and they were looking for different ways to remove the water that was accumulated in my lungs, and so they had to make a decision and to see how they're going to handle it. There's a few other issues that have to be addressed, but I'll talk more about that later. And just stay with me, stay with my story, and we'll talk again. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye, everyone.